that, yes, the Saudis are in town, and yes, they've made their move. Liverpool in the last few moments have rejected a £150 million bid for Mo Salah from Al Ittihad of Saudi Arabia, the Saudi Pro League. But Sam, your news is that's not all. They'll be back with 175.
We reported this morning that a PIF delegation were going to put together a package of £150 million. I can tell you that it's £100 million as the initial fee, with £50 million of add-on. That was rejected by Liverpool. This bid went in overnight. It was rejected, and we expect that the Saudis will come back with a different structure to the deal, worth in and around £175 million within the coming hours, which will test Liverpool's resolve. It's worth pointing out that it's September the 7th that the Saudi window closes, which is unhelpful for Liverpool, because they will not be able to replace him should they not get anybody in between now and tonight. But I don't think that that's going to happen anyway. You're not going to spend or receive £175 million of a commitment from Saudi and then manage to get a player of equal value to come and replace Mo Salah. If he leaves, he will leave without replacement, I think, tonight. Yeah. And Liverpool will have to cope without him and without his goals. That's if he wants to go. Remember the first time that this all came out, he and his agent shot it down very quickly. They've been very quiet for quite some time.
They have, Sam. You're right in that. Sam, great work by you. Simon, I mean, it's mind-boggling money. And this is real. This is real. The bid's been rejected. They're coming back. What are we witnessing here?
Well, I mean, the construction of the deal is one of three things, isn't it? It's either a naive approach by the Saudis, it's either a conspired scenario between Liverpool and the deal that's being structured in such a way that it eventually becomes a deal, or it's showboating. Now, if it's showboating from the Saudis, then you put yourself in a position if they're not in cahoots with Liverpool, because there's no reason for Liverpool to enable the Saudis to showboat, because if Liverpool turn around and say, we'll take the deal, then they're going to have to commit on it. So it feels to me, the more I listen to this deal, that this is a structured deal that's been conspired between Liverpool and the Saudi Arabian club, and they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And it's about structure. It's about quantum. And if you're looking at 100 million plus 50 million for add-ons, if that suddenly becomes 150 million on the nail plus 25 million pound add-ons, I would suspect that Liverpool will do that deal.
You think they'll do it? You think if they're back with that later on today?
I think they'll be. I think that the idea that Klopp will walk out the door, I don't think that's going to happen. I think that the level of the finances.
You think that's at stake? You think?
Do I think? No, I don't actually.
So you think this is contrived, really, the way this has been dealt with?
Why else? The Saudis are not stupid. They may not be particularly experienced in the world of football, but they're particularly experienced in the world of finances. They'll get voices around them. So why would you go to Liverpool with your first offer on the 31st of August, albeit the background noise, when you know that one of the levers that Liverpool can pull, if they wanted to sell Salah for big money, is to replace him. Now Liverpool can't pull that lever, so why do it now?
Simon, what I would say here is that, and I'm not plugging it, but I'll plug it in the upcoming book that I've done with Kavi Solikol. He stresses that each club knows its own budget, but not that of its rivals. And clubs are discouraged from trying to sign the same players and bidding against each other. Yeah. So it's virtually a case of Al Ittihad. Whatever you want to throw at Liverpool, throw at them, because no other Saudi club is going to be in competition with you for that player. So Al Ittihad, Sam, are getting a free run here.
I think the other thing is to remember that Al Ittihad, the club that gets to play in the Club World Cup later in the year, and they want Mo Salah for that. If they don't get him now, the likelihood is that the next bid that comes in from Saudi will be from a different club if they don't win the league this season.
Got you.
It's worth pointing out that his contract runs out on the 30th of June 2025, which means by the time we get to the next big summer transfer window, he's going to be in the last year of his contract. So if someone offers you inordinate amounts of money for a player that has got 2 years left on their contract at this time, it would probably be negligent, Simon, I think, for FSG not to consider it at least and weigh up the options.
And that's why I feel that the levers that are being pulled at this point, because it doesn't make any sense. These are not naive people. They might have an arrogance because their money can buy them whatever they want, but in order to make a deal happen, you have to be able to give people an output deal, which means that Liverpool could restructure the deal to be able to buy a player. That's not happened. So I think I think they're conspiring to one another to put Liverpool in a position where, well, what can we do? Yeah. What can we do, Jurgen? What can we do, football world? Yeah. It's so ridiculous now that we would be negligent not to take this kind of money.
Is it not turn downable? Can you not turn it down? Can you not hold firm and keep him?
Well, you can do what you want. I mean, I don't think Liverpool are under any particular financial fair play challenges, but you're now looking at a player that if they're prepared to pay £150 million down and maybe another £50 million on drips to get to 200 million, this deal's been done in my mind, and they already know what they're going to pay, and Liverpool already know what they're going to accept. It's been playing out in the theatre.
Didn't sound like that with Jurgen Klopp though, did in his press conference.
Well, may well
not. To the best of my knowledge.
Yeah,
well, yeah, maybe
he's
suggesting
he struck
there's a division within the camp.
Yeah. Martin Keown, Arsenal Invincible, I want to thank you so much. Sam, no doubt you'll be wearing another hat over the weekend, but you'll be out there commentating from where will I hear you?
Sheffield United tomorrow, yes, and then Sheffield United tomorrow, and then Sunday session, massive. We've got loads of games on Sunday, so looking forward to that from 1:30. Of course.
Sam, brilliant work by you today. Thank you so much. Simon, enjoy the fight tomorrow night up in Manchester.
I will.
Enjoy it, take care. I will see you Monday.
May the best man win.
In the meantime, the window shuts in 10 hours. Now, I'll be back in here in this studio later on tonight with Alex Crook. And by God, who knows where we'll be at that stage? Who knows? Maybe Mo Salah will be on a flight to Riyadh. You can join us then.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.